They say knowledge is power, but if that were true, why are the most educated people often broke, and the least educated the richest? Because the truth is simple: schools were never designed to teach you wealth. They were designed to teach you obedience. The system was built in the 1800s, not for entrepreneurs, not for creators, but for factory workers. And over a century later, we're still trapped in the same system, memorizing, not thinking, following, not creating, existing, not thriving. Today, we break that system. Welcome to Next Gen Hustle, where we uncover the real truths about money, power, and the future. If you're new here, thank you for watching. And to our returning subscribers, your loyalty keeps this movement alive. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear is the wealth formula no one teaches in school. The education system was never built for wealth creation. Its foundation traces back to the Prussian model of schooling, designed to produce disciplined soldiers and obedient workers. It taught punctuality, memorization, and following orders, not creativity, leadership, or financial freedom. In other words, it was made to keep you in the system, not free you from it. You're told to go to school, get a job, save money, and retire. But here's the truth: jobs are disappearing, savings are losing value to inflation, and retirement. For most, it's a myth. At Next Gen Hustle, we don't deal in myths. We deal in truths that change your future. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how the world's wealthiest people think, build, and multiply money using a formula never taught in classrooms. Let's get started. School was never meant to make you rich. It was meant to make you manageable. In the late 19th century, industrialists like John D. Rockefeller funded education reform not to create thinkers, but to produce compliant workers for their factories. Rockefeller himself said, "I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers." That's the origin of modern schooling. No one teaches wealth because the system depends on your financial dependence. If everyone knew how money truly works, banks would lose control, and governments would lose compliance. So the system keeps you busy memorizing dates, not balance sheets. You learn algebra, not assets. You study chemistry, not cash flow. That's not an accident. That's design. Thank you to all our subscribers, new and returning. If you're watching this, you're already thinking differently. Keep watching, because we're about to decode how the rich escape the system. Most people think wealth is money. It's not. Money is a result, not the source. Real wealth is freedom. Time freedom, the ability to control your hours. Location freedom, the ability to work from anywhere. And financial freedom, the ability to fund your life without trading time for money. The wealthy understand that money is a tool, not the goal. They buy time with it. They build systems that make more of it. They use knowledge that multiplies it. The middle class, however, works for money and then spends it on liabilities that trap them again. The difference is not education, it's financial awareness. And schools don't teach that, because awareness breaks control. Keep watching. In the next section, we'll reveal how the rich learn differently and why their education starts after school ends. When school ends for most people, learning stops. When school ends for the wealthy, learning begins. Wealthy families don't rely on the public system. They train their children in the real curriculum of power, financial literacy, asset accumulation, tax strategy, and the art of networking and influence. For example, Warren Buffett began reading financial statements at age 10. Elon Musk read 2 books a day before he built anything. Robert Kiyosaki was taught the difference between assets and liabilities long before he ever invested. They focus on mental models, not memorization, on problem solving, not perfection. This is called self-education, the most powerful education there is, and it's accessible to anyone willing to seek truth outside the system. To our subscribers, thank you for staying engaged. To our new viewers, welcome to the movement. Keep watching. The next truth will change how you view money forever. The wealthy operate on 4 pillars that the system ignores. First, financial intelligence, knowing how money works, taxes, inflation, debt, and cash flow. Second, leverage, using systems technology, and people to multiply effort. Third, ownership, owning assets that produce income while you sleep. And fourth, network, of building relationships that open doors money can't. Let's break them down. Financial intelligence is the foundation. You can't win a game you don't understand. That's why the rich study money like others study entertainment. Leverage is the secret key. While most people trade hours for money, the rich trade ideas for money. They use automation, employees, or investments to create exponential growth. Ownership turns income into independence. From real estate to digital assets, ownership is the engine of freedom. And the network, your circle, determines your ceiling. The poor talk about people. The rich talk about ideas. The wealthy build systems. Stay with me in the next section. We'll expose the biggest lie about money schools never correct. Here's the lie: money is evil. That single belief keeps millions poor. Conditioned to believe that poverty is a virtue and wealth is a sin. The truth is money is neutral. It only magnifies who you already are. Schools, religion, and culture often demonize wealth, conditioning generations to fear success. Meanwhile, those who understand money use it to build hospitals, fund innovation, and change lives. The wealthy don't chase money, they attract it through value. Value comes from solving problems. And problems are everywhere. So if you can solve one, you can get rich ethically. Thank you to every returning subscriber. You are part of the generation that refuses to be deceived. So, how do you break free? First, stop seeing your job as security. It's only temporary stability, a launch pad, not a destination. Second, build skills that solve real problems. Not the ones on a textbook exam, but the ones people will pay to have solved. Third, turn those skills into income streams. Don't just have one, create multiple. Fourth, use your income to buy assets, not liabilities. Buy things that pay you, not things you have to pay for. Finally, reinvest. Repeat. Retire early on your terms. Wealth isn't about luck. It's about patterns. The rich follow patterns of leverage and value creation. You can tell once you stop waiting for permission to think independently. In today's world, wealth has shifted to digital. The internet erased barriers. The gatekeepers are gone. Now, anyone can build digital businesses, make online investments, and create passive income streams from a laptop. Crypto, AI, digital real estate, content creation, these are the new factories of wealth. But the formula remains the same, whether it's 1924 or 2024, leverage plus ownership plus value creation equals freedom. Stay tuned. In the final section, we'll put it all together, the real wealth formula no school will ever reveal. Here it is: a simple, proven, timeless, wealth equals knowledge times leverage plus ownership dependency. Knowledge gives you awareness of the game. Leverage multiplies your effort exponentially. Ownership builds lasting freedom that works for you. And dependency on jobs, on systems, or on governments destroys it all. That's the formula. The one hidden in plain sight. Now you know. We've broken the myths, exposed the system, and revealed the truth. Wealth was never about education. It was about awareness and application. Those who know the rules create them. Those who don't live by them. You now know the formula. The question is, will you apply it? To all our returning subscribers, thank you for walking this path of truth. And to our new viewers, welcome to the family. If this opened your eyes, don't let it end here. Subscribe to Next Gen Hustle, where we don't chase illusions, we chase truth, results, and the future. Because the next generation does not belong to the lucky ones, but to the hustlers who know the truth. Stay hungry, stay focused, and remember, wealth is not taught, it's discovered.